Can you tell me about the piano right here?
Yes.
Tell me about how you got the piano.
I went to the down. Well, from years. I wanted to really, if I could find it the proper. I didn't find it. And they found. Then I found one day was read that it was downtown. This play. It was the piano. The place of the tenor was all sort of side to side, and I went downstairs. And I went right away to the place. I forget that, and they showed me all the different types of short, long, and very different all the things that were Steinways.
And what about this Steinway?
He said the largest in the world. The more in the world. There's 2 or 3 are longer, and 2 or 3 are shorter.
How long is this one? Is it 7 feet?
Something there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is made. They said that thing is what made the federal world. Yeah. Here's the stand. Whatever.
We can tell by looking at the floor. I think it's 7 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, watch your step.
5, 6.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's within 7 feet, and what it is, is parallel to the street.
Right. Can you tell me about this rock back here in the house here?
The rock.
This rock, yeah, it looks like part of the house.
It is. I brought it the bottom of it, the top of it. How much is upstairs? When I bought it, I knew that I studied this Steinway, this work, and I said to Mary that we can let some of the in the house, and what it was inside the house. I was everybody who worked. I tell you, none of them ever would change anything by the chain. They would read it the way they right all the way down to the bottom ground.
So you didn't want them to change anything about the house?
Exactly.
About the rock?
About the rock. I didn't want it.
Yeah.
It was just rock of the bigger tie.
Ah.
And it's shorter, 5 feet shorter set up there. That last feet, remember across, is the 5th feet.
Right. Each of these beams is how far apart?
5.
5 feet.
Everything's 5 feet.
Right, 5 feet. How about over here? You see over here there's an organ.
Oh, yes.
Oh, watch your step.
Yes, I'm going.
Watch your step. There's an organ over here.
And it was my grandfather, my mother's father, lost his daughter around in 1860.
1860?
About that area. In the area, it went up that's then it was finally the girl, one of the cities sent it to me.
Oh,
It was nearly 100 years old.
Wow, can you play the organ a little bit? Do you need a chair? It's a pump organ, right?
Oh, yes, I have to.
So you have to pump these pedals down here.
Yes. Place there, stick is. Anyway, it's around, it was built about 1880, no, 1850.
That again?
Well, the church
The organ.
organ worked to the southern, to South America, back up the bridge, up the highway, and the highway where it went was carried through the hall. And that it was my other. I was at once. She was where she paid.
Yeah. And
The Shan.
it went around what?
The Southern California, not or
No, it went around South America, is what you said, right? Yeah.
South America.
Right.
And back up to the food at the entrance into this high school, into the college. The start. I wish I could have made these things better, but there's a thing about a half mile wide, enter into the particularly huge center. Many centers are appointed, and it's between San Francisco and
Tell me about this picture right here. What can you tell me about that? Who drew that picture?
I did.
You did, yeah. Is that a real place?
Yes, a real place, and
where is it? Do you know?
yes, I do.
Is it in Italy or?
No, it's in this country.
Oh, it is. Is it California?
You require all sorts of questions. They're very difficult problems.
Oh, okay.
And what I know is that she actually has been bought, and I drew the picture. I looked. I think it was California, and it was a town that far away. But I'll think about it.
Okay, here's some Japanese prints, right?
Yes, three nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought this say that, but those three women were you see a lot of what I told my and through college first, where it was artist.
Oh.
I was artistic work as a trainer. And
that's what you were trained in.
Well, I was trained in four things, but most of the artistic. This is exactly full nine.
This one right here?
Sure, I sat there, back here, and drew it out as best I could. I didn't even use the wall and then I built. It was built. And this is what was I found was big. I don't know. Well, anyway,
yeah, we can see.
I drew it, and
we can see your name right there.
Yeah, and I.
Bolt. Let's go further into the house here.
All right.
And we'll see some things, other things. Turn the lights on.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that one, the cottage was downtown. We passed it the other day when you were down here.
Oh.
And there's this wall is two wide bricks downtown, and long downtown, and far down the left corner is a building there's acoustics, and but that was centered, and this figure very good.
Oh, so this is a picture at MIT, right?
Of MIT set
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks very nice.
Yeah. How about in here? Tell me about what this is in here, on the wall here. There's one picture in the middle, right here. Oh, that's okay. We have enough light.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. This picture right here is a picture of. It looks like a theater.
No, that was a place that existed. It was inside. Were all sorts of pictures. And I walked around inside the thing. I forget exactly where it here, but I saw that I went inside the building and walked around it, and then I decided to draw the third thing.
And then this is another picture that you drew, right? That you painted. Looks like a watercolor.
Yes, I did. I
Yeah.
did this one too.
That looks like a place in China.
Uh-huh.
Very much. Yeah.
It may, it is
Now this picture was done by your art teacher.
our teacher.
Yeah, art teacher in China.
China, that's right.
And this picture was done in about 1900, I think.
No, yes, about 19.
I painted and
She was painted there. Oh, she did it for me. Let's see. I think, yeah, she took on it.
what was her name?
I don't remember. It was built by.
It's like F.E. something.
Yeah, I don't remember. But this was picture, real picture, real thing. And I did the drawing of the thing, and that I'm saying is a drawing of the thing.
Yeah, and that one too.
That's me.
Is this a picture of a marina?
No, of this automobile, of this boat. This is a boat.
Oh, there's a boat. And what's the...
You ties that there. You ties all otherwise water around the boat, except their door at this, but and you walked over here and then out, or you walked in and back. And
you drew and you painted this too,
I
right?
painted this
And
right.
below here, this is a Korean chest, right?
Yeah, oh yes, I didn't.
Yeah.
My father.
You didn't make that. That's very old,
no,
right?
No. Yes.
Yeah. And what's here? What do I see right here? This rock right here. This is all part of the house too, right?
Well, I was for everybody that said I would give them a lecture when these stones were due to never chip anybody.
So you told them not to change anything.
It took 1,000 years.
Tell me about this fireplace right here.
I designed it.
What's special about
And I
that?
did most of the work. It's got it there. Right here, there's something that's just up and up a deep right there. But this is far enough out that when a small child walks up, highs up, it won't go. It might get warm.
But it won't be hot?
It won't, not at all.
Oh, that's great.
Then you have to now. The thing is about that far or in thin, and then for the lower one, the part that is directly. I designed all of this with myself.
Yeah.
That's very, very hot when you turn there.
Right. I remember sitting on this rock right here when I was a child,
Really?
and there'd be a fire burning in the fireplace, I think,
Yes.
and I'd be sitting on this rock.
About
Yeah.
one thing that all the people that helped me, I made it very strict, very strict. Never ever changes it and change it of the element.
Yeah.
All the stuff that they did, because it took 1,000 years to get it there.
Yeah.
And the chipping was stuck in the insides and now there,
Right, and it goes right out the window,
right out the window,
right to the outside.
and up above.
Right.
And there's
The
quite a
chimney
lot.
goes up
Up
above.
and above. I said the same outside as inside. Don't ever chip a thing. Will leave the thing that they lose their life there, and it flies about 5 feet or further at the lower fifth. It goes right on down, and that was.
Well, what can you tell me about look? When I look up here at the beams of the roof, what's this design of the house? About the design.
The house, every detail of.
Yeah, you
those
did.
things are 5 feet apart.
They're 5 feet apart.
Yes, and this is 20 by 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
And these are 5 feet high, 5 by 5 uppers
Right.
here, and the lower is 2.5 by 5.
Oh, that part's 2.5 by 5.
2.5, 5, and 5 by 5.
Yeah.
And that's true in the house. And then on every so often, some places, you open something that you can lift. And this one here,
This one here opens up, huh?
Turn this on now, and it's open now.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's open as I want it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's yes.
Why don't we go outside
Incidentally,
for a second here? Just take a look at the balcony.
in college, the first degree was physics.
Your first degree was physics.
It was physics and art and the designing of buildings.
And architecture, right?
Architect and architecture.
So your first degree was in architecture.
Yes.
Oh, and that's why you knew how to design things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is 5 feet wide.
Oh,
All
the
the way
porch
up.
here is 5 feet wide.
And this is 5 feet here. Every 5 feet and this is very, very, very nice. You see that end. Notice I can open the door and get out of it because
down there.
the house that got on fire.
Yeah, there's a door right there into
Right
your
there.
bedroom.
I made the door right there.
Yeah,
and
you can't
and
see
I
it
put
very
another
well.
door under it. Those tops of both of them. Whoever was living in there, if there should fall such inside. And this is 5 feet all wide. And this is 2.5 feet high.
That's right.
And all the houses the same. And there's the same. It goes down. Then there's a flat. Then down.
Can't see that
then
very
flat,
well, but
then well, at daytime.
yeah, the daytime.
See it very well.
See it.
So
There's more of the rock over there too.
2, 3. There's this and with flats in between.
Well, it's pretty cold, so let's go back inside. And
What about this there? It's 5 feet wide,
yep,
and those are all 5 feet.
yeah. Rug right here, a Chinese rug.
The 2 of them, the Chinese rug.
Yeah.
One I got in near San Francisco.
Yeah. Show me what it looks like on the back.
It's fairly new. I mean,
This one's fairly new compared to the other one, right?
in this.
You can see the design.
It was built in probably 1910. So that could be it possible.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I bought this. I bought it from France.
the one over here is very old, right?
The 2 other Francis, and that one was
This one's very old.
quite old.
Yeah.
That was probably 1850,
1850.
and I bought it around 1930, something like that.
That. Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that is beautiful.
Both passed. They were made by hand.
Both were made by hand, huh?
Right, they were built by hand. It was people with the different things and the different colors and all the way.
That's a nice table too.
Isn't that amazing?
Put the work on that table.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun. I bought those 2 things right in San Francisco. At one of the church place that was selling. Now there you saw this stuff.
Yeah.
And
We saw that.
So I adopted this piano. Well, this one.
The rock?
This rock. This is exactly right. Nothing chipped. And there, another is 5 feet downstairs. It brings it up to the here.
What can you tell me about the kitchen cabinets here?
Well, the rooms are 20 by 40, and they plan to have lots of fans. And we would say 20 winds, 20 or 5 or
25 people or more?
or less or more. 30 people. We had some with more than 30. And so we wanted something I did here, a jig, and I fixed it so that I could open from this end.
When you open that side.
This and that side.
And it goes right into the kitchen.
Sure, but
when you open the cabinet. And the top one's here too, right?
Exactly.
You open the cabinet.
And then yes. Yeah.
Connects to the kitchen.
You either side, and then everything, everything like this is open on this side and the other side. And on this side is for parties, not go back and forth over the kitchen. I can open 3 or 4 things and then have a party with. And when I had between 20 and 30 people that would said bring 20 to 30.
There's the kitchen.
We
don't want to see that.
And I could this stuff. So on this I could write. I could make this go open, and over there, this here, this side, and the other side. This is clever. I know I never had others have seen exactly that done, but anything that is in there is either open into the or private into the kitchen. Anyway.
Yeah. Let's go take a look at your bedroom down here. Yeah. I'm going to turn the light on here. And you have this huge window here, right?
Hey, what's this? This doesn't turn on.
I can't get the light to turn on.
There's something there that's wrong.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is there.
And again, how big is your bedroom?
Well, this
That's
is
5,
10, 15.
15.
It's 15 by 15.
15 by 15.
By 15, yes.
Yeah.
And this 5 is all throughout the building. Just 5 feet of it, and these things are the. Here.
Yeah, in here you have a lot of ties, right?
Oh yes, and just all kinds of things.
How many ties do you have?
Oh, maybe 50 altogether.
Wow.
And all over the town. And then this opens both sides. Here. And
right. Big closet.
Yes, and then over to find this side is something. I didn't.
Tell me about how the house was built. Where did the materials from the house come from?
Well,
did they come from California?
Yes, Southern California. About that I knew because they did a lot of work for me, and I opened up the phone to the log company. Finally sent, and they sent 3 people. The 3 people and not me, 4 of us all together. We spent 3 days about all these everything, and then went back to California.
So they put the house together in 3 days.
Well, I didn't. I had the ideas.
But they put the house together in 3 days.
No, I did.
Right.
I did more than the 1/3 of the wording, but I did all the designing of sizes. So that's 5 by 5, 2 by 5, 15. What is this? Is 5 to 15. That 20 by 20, 40. Then the room, the entirety of that is 20 by 40, and there are a lot of things like that.
And how much did it cost?
Well, that's interesting. I asked each of the other people that had built their same house within the same 10 decades, and all the answers were 22 to 24. So 22 or 24 we paid.
22 to 24 what?
They built her round street.
Dollars per square foot?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I spent $16.
Oh.
The only one that did do it like that. They're all the reasons I supervised the entire facility. I get all the white cut and brought here. See, you see, while I was in Berkeley, I was doing a lot of work with Southern California, and I got to know I could have a company, Northern and Southern America. And so they did as I asked. They found 5. This is 20 feet to 31, and it's 5 feet in there and 5 feet in there.
Right.
30,
tell me
is,
about
30 is true to Lutong log, so you don't see it, but there's a cut in the recorder of 49, 40, 35 feet, and the last 10 meters are.
There's a cut in the beam.
Yes.
Oh, I see. So it's not really 30 feet long. It's 20 plus 10.
20. It's about 20.
So can you tell me about the time that when you first saw this property? When you first came to see the property, you came here with Kay, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you came to look at this property before you bought it.
Nothing was bought in that hill or the downstairs. The whole pad was up was the passage from the tallest spot. If you go that way, you go then they start down and that's about halfway up there. That's
And what did you think of this property when you first saw it?
Well, I've studied dozens of places in here, in China, I mean in England and France and just all over the place. And I thought
Did you like it?
Oh, sure. The woman that lived in the next door said that she thought when they heard it in there would also be interested. We walk in and it looked like almost the servants I saw. So then I walked about 30 feet, so partway down the road, and then I was sure, and up and back in there with Kay, and over to the place in the next town. That's all have fun.
Concord.
Yes, and I paid that for the entire land.
Oh, right away.
Right away.
Yeah.
It's 4 1/4 acres. 4 1/4.
So you bought it the same day.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Was that, we had looked so many, at it so many places, so many times. And we stood at the top of the steps, there wasn't a register, but no house.